A tube of mascara sits a few millimeters from one of the most fragile pieces of skin on your body. And some of the most popular formulas on the market are not just coating your lashes. They may be drying your eyes, irritating your lids, and accelerating how old that area looks. It is repeated chemical exposure on a high absorption zone. So here's the ranking: 7 mascara brands that may be aging your eyes, and 3 that make your eyes look younger instead. Not because of marketing, because of ingredients, irritation profile, removal behavior, and what repeated use does to the eye area over time. Number 7. Urban Decay All-Nighter Mascara. Urban Decay sells edge, attitude, performance. But when you look past the branding, the concern is chemical carryover. Eye products from the brand were identified in reporting tied to PFAS ingredients, including PTFE and other fluorinated compounds. And that matters because PFAS are not ordinary cosmetic additives. They are persistent chemicals. They accumulate, and they are being applied directly beside tear ducts and mucous membranes. The brand's broader eye area formulas have also included ingredients like phenoxyethanol and propylene glycol, common triggers for irritation and dermatitis in sensitive users. So the issue here is not one dramatic reaction. It is chronic exposure, daily application, daily removal, and the possibility that the eye area pays for it in dryness, inflammation, and a tired-looking lid margin over time. Thought this was bad? Wait until you hear what's inside number 1. Number 6. Dior Show Mascara. Luxury packaging, prestige price. And then you read the ingredient list and find fragrance in an eye product. That single word, parfum, is one of the most useful hiding places in cosmetics. It can mask undisclosed allergen blends, and near the eyes, that matters more than it does on most other parts of the face. Mascara-related allergic contact dermatitis often shows up as swelling, itching, redness, and irritation that can linger for days or weeks. Repeated enough times, inflammation stops being a moment and starts becoming part of how the eye area ages. Dior Show has also been flagged for BHT, a synthetic antioxidant that has drawn regulatory concern over endocrine disruption. So what are you paying for at this price? Not a clean, ophthalmology-safe formula. You are paying for a luxury name sitting on a risk profile that should not be this casual near the eyes. Number 5, Benefit Bad Gal Bang. Benefit knows how to name a product. Bad Gal Bang sounds dramatic, sexy, high impact. The formula underneath is less glamorous. It contains phenoxyethanol plus ethoxylated ingredients like steareth 2 and steareth 21. Those are the kinds of ingredients that trigger concern not just because of what they do in the formula, but because of contamination pathways linked to processing, including 1,4-dioxin and ethylene oxide. Add in the fact that phenoxyethanol has been specifically flagged in ophthalmology-focused ingredient screening as a concern for the meibomian glands, and the problem gets more specific. Think that was shocking? Wait until you see what's next. Number 4. Estee Lauder Sumptuous Extreme Waterproof. This one gets more serious because the red flag is not buried deep in the formula. It is near the top. PTFE, better known to most people as Teflon, appears as a major ingredient here. That places this mascara directly inside the PFAS conversation. And PFAS are exactly the kind of chemicals consumers should be paying attention to in waterproof mascara, because waterproof performance is where fluorinated chemistry keeps showing up. Then there is the second issue, fiber fallout. Nylon 6 and Nylon 66 are used to build dramatic lash volume, but those same fibers can flake, migrate, and potentially irritate the ocular surface. So what is the trade? Bigger lashes in the mirror, more exposure, and more irritation risk where your eyes are most vulnerable. At that point, the formula is not just makeup, it is a long-term bet against your own eye comfort. Number 3, L'Oreal Voluminous Waterproof. This is where the mass market really shows its trick. Affordable, familiar, trusted. and yet the formula raises several of the same questions as luxury mascaras. Voluminous waterproof has been associated with ethoxylated ingredients like steareth 20 and steareth 2, plus phenoxyethanol and sodium lauryl sulfate. That combination brings irritation concerns, contamination concerns, and dry eye concerns all into one tube. It has also been pulled into the wider conversation around undisclosed PFAS in waterproof mascara formulas, and that is the part consumers miss. Cheap does not always mean safer. Familiar does not mean cleaner. A drugstore favorite can still be built on preservative systems and waterproof chemistry that ask the eye area to absorb more risk than most people realize. Number 2. Maybelline Great Lash and Waterproof Mascara. This one hurts because Great Lash is iconic. It is one of the most recognizable mascaras ever sold, but fame is not a safety profile. The big red flag here is quaternium-15, a formaldehyde-releasing preservative. That is not subtle. That is not clean. That is not the kind of chemistry most people would knowingly place near the eyes every morning. Add butylparaben and methylparaben into the picture, and the formula becomes a case study in old-school cosmetic preservation that now looks increasingly out of step with what we know about irritation, allergy, and endocrine concerns. This matters especially because formaldehyde releasers and certain preservatives have been linked to dysfunction in the meibomian glands. And once those oil glands are impaired, the eye surface dries out faster, gets inflamed faster, and ages faster. The lashes may look bigger for the day. The eye area pays for it over the years. Number 1. Lancome Hypnose Mascara. The worst offender on this list is not the cheapest. It is not the trendiest. It is the one still selling prestige while leaning on preservatives that should already make more consumers pause. Hypnose contains methylparaben and propylparaben. These are not abstract concerns anymore. They are exactly the kind of ingredients that have been restricted or scrutinized more aggressively in Europe than in the United States, especially around sensitive use categories. And near the eyes, the issue is not just endocrine disruption in theory. It is day after day contact with a delicate area where irritation, gland disruption, and low-level inflammation can translate directly into how old you look. That is the hidden cost of prestige mascara. You think you are buying glamour. You may be buying dryness, inflammation, and more stress on the most fragile skin on your face. 7 brands, 7 formulas, same pattern. Performance claims on the lash, chemical compromise near the eye. Now, 3 mascaras that go the other direction. First, Ilia Limitless Lash. This is what a modern mascara should look like. No parabens, no PFAS, no synthetic fragrance. And instead of building the whole formula around hold-at-all-cost chemistry, it uses a cleaner base with lash-supportive ingredients like arginine, biotin, and myristoyl pentapeptide 17. But the real advantage is the removal. It comes off easily with warm water. No scrubbing, no tugging, no nightly assault on collagen around the eyes. That matters just as much as the ingredient list, because some mascaras age the eye area as much through removal as through wear. Second, RMS Beauty. Straight up volumizing peptide mascara. RMS takes the same philosophy and makes it even cleaner. Low hazard profile, natural certification, no synthetic fragrance, no parabens, no peg-heavy compromise. Instead, you get conditioning ingredients like shea butter, glycerin, arginine, and antioxidant support from green tea. This is the kind of formula that works with the eye area instead of constantly testing it. Less irritation, less dryness, less inflammatory wear over time. The lash effect matters, but the real win is that the formula does not ask your eyes to recover from it. Third, Air Perez Avocado Waterproof Mascara. This one proves the most important point in the whole video. Waterproof does not have to mean fluorinated. Air Perez built a waterproof formula without PFAS, without parabens, without synthetic fragrance, and without the usual harsh preservative shortcuts. Instead, it leans on plant waxes and nourishing oils like avocado, mamey, and sweet almond. So you still get wear time, but without turning the eye area into collateral damage. If you want beauty breakdowns that look past the branding and into the actual formula, subscribe.